Happy New Year 2021, everybody. We went away a bit with 12 vacuums in 12 months last year, and quite frankly, seeing how last year turned out, I'm not that upset. So, thought we'd give it a go this year. Welcome to 12 vacuums in 12 months 2021, January. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? Happy New Year indeed. Yes, I thought I'd bring 12 vacuums in 12 months back, mainly because after a bit of a break it did get a little bit tedious. I have a few machines ready to use this time, so we don't have to scrabble around 2 days before the end of the month to find something to use. So that helps. There's a few gaps and a few things that can change, that's fine. As long as there's enough to get going with, we're good. And yeah, we'll start with January's, which is I thought I would use the Miele C3 Complete Silence, which is a very nice cleaner. I have used it a bit when I first had it refurbished. Obviously the video went out not too long ago, but it's been done for a fair old while, and yeah, not actually used it properly, which is something that I'd like to do. You can still buy them now. I found one for £280 on Amazon with a slightly newer floor tool. This is the floor tool that it has, or the one that Mr. James gave me, which is a plastic base. I think it's about right that this will go with it. And I've also got, since you last saw it, the newer style wand, which is very nice. It's very solid, certainly not as wobbly as the old style ones. And yeah, I thought I would clean my home the energy efficient way for once. Because hey, this has its 550 watt motor. Inside the bag is actually quite full. I have used that a lot, but we're going to leave it because I never fill the bag up during these months. I live on my own for half the time. The other half the time the children make mess too big enough to bother getting a vacuum cleaner out for anyway. So we're going to leave it full. We'll see if it negatively affects the suction power in any way. I don't think it should. Oh, I'll plug it in, and yeah, I can go from. I've been using a stick vac. Well, I say I've been using a stick vac for quite a long. I've not actually used anything like on its own. I've just bounced around loads of different vacuums this last year. It's been quite nice. It's time though to go back to normal, and we'll leave this on silence. Oh. I'll still use the D11. This rug certainly won't like this floor tool very well, but it is getting the bits up. You know, it's not too bad. But if you put it in more higher mode, it skips a bit less. Oh, not tidied up today. And then yeah, go hard floor those. Quite nicely, and should hopefully just be a nice little boring introduction to 12 vacuums in 12 months 2021. What's wrong, Felix? I can hear you chuntering away somewhere. But obviously this in itself is a bit boring, let's be honest. I'm just using what is a perfectly competent modern machine. So I thought halfway through I would swap this modern plastic. You can tell it's an eco head look because there's no side suction channels. That there is designed to clamp onto your carpet to make the most of the suction. Back 20, 30 years ago when this floor head was made, they cared about none of that. They just wanted the dirt to be picked up so you have nice deep channels to suck the dirt out from the sides. And yeah, obviously this works well on 1,000, 1,500 watts whatever machine. And I'd be interested to know, I mean, we'll give it a little bit of a go now, but we won't learn too much. Oh, you know what, that pulls itself down quite nicely. Yeah, wasn't it feeling? Let's try the brushes. Already it's just nicer to use. I can't, it's just because, I think because it's just, it moves about more. It's just, it's a much nicer help. Don't think will it park? No, it won't park. But yeah, I thought I would do 2 weeks of using it as Miele intended with this scratchy head, and then 2 weeks using it as I want to use it with a very nice Miele floor tool. Hey. But I haven't got a mess really to show my Miele and to make it any more or less exciting than it already is. So, with a bird up on the shelf who may or may not stay there for very long. Hey, you gonna stay there while I try and take the tree away? Yeah. Oh, we need to take my tree down because it's not Christmas anymore, and in doing so should make a horrific mess. So I'm going to sit here or stand here and take all my decorations down and put them away, and then hopefully we will see on the floor a bit of a massive mess to clean up. And a short while later I have a big gap in my house and a big old mess as well. So we shall put the brushes down and turn the Miele on, leave it in eco mode. Oh, big old snow plough there. I tell you what, let's, because I'm not doing this again for the other video. I don't know what snow plough more, actually. Neither of them are particularly bad. I mean, of course, what you should probably start to do is have the wand. I think I'll use this newfound corner of my house look to finish off this video, because I washed the floors and whatnot before I finish. I'm going to change the bag. That is quite full, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I have used, yeah, I've used this quite a lot after it's been refurbished. I've even used it to clean out a lot of other vacuums, look, and it's pretty good inside. So yes, we're going to fit a new bag. I've got a lot of cleaning to do. I should really move the sofa as well, because that hasn't been moved in a while. That's going to be filthy. Oh. there we go. All done. So, this is probably, well, no, actually, we've used a Hoover Turbo Power before. This is probably the lowest wattage cylinder vacuum. Yes, because the 345s are above 500 watts. So yeah, I think this is one of the lowest power vacuums I have used for 12 vacuums in 12 months. Will I get on with it? Well, I think I will. The floor tool comparison is going to be slightly interesting. I shall see what I think of using an older tool to say this floor tool is part of what makes this cleaner work the way it does. We're effectively, you know, taking the torque head off of a V11 and putting an older head on it, which will still work, but probably not as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what the differences are. So, happy January, happy 2021. I hope you've enjoyed this video. The normal videos are going down to 2 a week because, quite frankly, I've caught up a little bit with the pandemic. Obviously, I've not been filming as much because I've been having to have my children more where they've not been able to go to school. I'm about caught up, so I thought we'd start this off anyway. We're doing 2 videos a week, unless something happens and we can do more, but going to go back to 2 a week and hopefully I can sustain that. Should be able to. I've got a lot of projects that need finishing. The weather is not helping me at the minute. I cannot paint. It is too wet. So yeah, hopefully 2 videos a week for now, and whatever else is needed as and when it's needed. So I hope you're looking forward to 12 vacuums in 12 months. This is going to be one of the more boring choices, I hope, but I wanted to start the year on a nice solid base, and you don't get much more of a solid base, even though they're not quite as solid as they once were, bless them. Miele vacuum cleaner. Why did I do that? I like this. Ah. I don't want to break it, just to the point. They're not quite as strong as they once were. There we go. I doubt we'll have that much of a full bag, I'll be honest, but good to know that they do work very well indeed. So, I'm going to wash my floor now while it's all out before I start putting stuff back. And I hope you've had a good Christmas and a good New Year. Who knows what 2021 is going to be like. Too scary to think about it. So we won't bother. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you at the end of the month with this. And telling you what's for February. Bye bye.